So I'm Pakistani, but I was born and raised in Kuwait as a Sunni Muslim, and came here in 1992 after the Gulf War, where Iraq invaded Kuwait. I was a Muslim, but then I had a radical experience with Jesus one night that changed the course of my life. In fact, when I met Jesus, and it was in my room, and I really felt called to do his work, and I didn't really know what that meant. Like, I didn't know what the word ministry meant. I wasn't even thinking of church planting or being a pastor or anything like that. I just knew that God was calling me to give my life to him.
Naeem was a college student at College of Charleston. I believe Ashley was too. And Naeem had this just fresh and alive passion about his faith with Christ.
So Pastor Greg Surratt, our spiritual dad, pretty much, took a chance on me, and I was one of the first few interns at Seacoast Church, and then led to being the youth director and the youth pastor, and then the young adult pastor, and then the first campus pastor of Seacoast Church when we started doing video campuses.
Mm-hmm. He said, hey, I think, what do you think about planting a church somewhere? And it was obviously God, because I actually didn't run out of the restaurant screaming, and I said, let's do it.
Let's do it.
When Naeem shared his vision to start a church in Charlotte, I really sensed that God was in that. He was excited about it. I was excited about it. We said, man, anybody you can talk into moving, you do it. It's got to be God to move from Charleston to Charlotte, And he did, and just a significant number of people went. We were able to help fund them in going.
We realized that Mosaic was not going to be another church building. Charlotte did not need another church building. What it did need was a hope center. What it did need was a space that we can create connections with people, that we can serve our city and grow our community. One in particular has been the last TEDx conference was held at Mosaic. I'm part of the team there leading TEDx, which is huge because we've been able to get favor to speak into the culture, which is rare for, unfortunately rare for churches.
Yeah, and even with this being a Hope Center, we've had so many opportunities to really just open it up for people in the community. In 2020, when everything the world turned upside down, we were able to welcome in a Montessori school that uses our building. So any given day, there's 150 first through 12th graders running around this building.
Right.
And even other churches. I mean, we've had several church plants start here and launch out of our building.
I think during COVID, we helped churches use our building and then launch out of that. Being connected to ARC has changed the game for us. I mean, I remember when we were financially in trouble, or there were things going on that we had to either get resourced, get information, get prayer, and being available to us was a huge thing.
Sometimes it's hard when your best staff member, your best team member comes to you and says, I've got a dream in my heart. But I want to encourage you. We've had that happen probably 7 or 8 times here at Seacoast. While it always leaves a bit of a hole, God is always faithful in raising up others to come and be a part of that. And it just multiplies the ministry that you can do.
We want to grow in favor for our city, and it's not about what we say, it's really about what we do and how we do it. And so we're proud of that.